You might regret a lot of things if you don't do that certain thing that you've been thinking about for the last few months. And I know you got something in your mind that you want to do, but you are afraid. And I don't know why, and I don't care why you are afraid. All I care about is you doing it. Whether it's making content, whether it's starting a new business, whether it's going to a new job, whatever it may be. I don't care. I really don't. I care about you succeeding, not failing. So if you know 100% that you gotta do this thing, your gut feeling is telling you that you gotta do it, then why are you waiting? Why are you procrastinating? Why? Give me a reason. You're afraid of failure? Failure will give you experience. Failure will make you learn a lesson. So don't be afraid of it. If you are not afraid of failure, believe me, you won't face it that much. But if you are afraid of it, it will suddenly appear. Why? Because the universe is weird. It gives you the thing that you are afraid of or you are emotionally invested in, whether it's a positive or negative. So if you are negatively involved in, getting away from failure, all of a sudden, bam, face it and get over it. When you do that, you will find that you are not much of a failure as you think you are. And these obstacles are easy to overcome. And these failures aren't appearing as much when you are not afraid of it anyway. There is a saying, a Middle Eastern saying that goes like this: the one who is afraid of ghosts, the ghosts will appear to them. Why? You should overcome your fear. Once you do that, you will find that it gets easier and easier. Do the things that you are afraid to do. Do the things that you need to do, but you are afraid to do them. Do the things that you feel like it will make you better, but you are afraid of what this person is going to say about you, what your parents will say about you. You have a lot to do. You have a lot of things to explore in this life. So don't just be like, I'm afraid of this person or that person. Let me tell you something from experience. Back in the day, I was so afraid of going to a certain place because there was a childhood trauma in that place when I was 5. I was left there alone and I didn't know anyone in that place, and I wanted to go home because that was my comfort zone in my home. Because I was a kid, I didn't know anything other than my school and my house. So I was so afraid, and years were passing by and I was still afraid, until one day I faced my fears. I got into that place. I overcame that fear, and that place became one of my favorite places for a long period of time. I was going there when I wanted to relax, to chill out, after being a place that I was afraid of going to. You see the difference here? When you face your fears and you overcome them, all of a sudden, it becomes easier. And you can apply that to anything in your life, any area of your life, any circumstance. You can do it. It's easy. It's easy once you overcome it. The hardest part about it is to convince yourself that you got nothing to lose by facing that fear and everything to gain. Like facing the boss in a game. Like you got to the final level and there is a boss in front of you. That boss maybe got multiple lives and you only got one, right? But eventually, the game was designed for you to overcome that boss. The game itself was designed for you to do that. So don't tell me, no, it's so difficult, it's so hard. Maybe it is, but it's doable, and you can do it. You can. So just do it. Do it. Do it. Whatever you think about right now, do it. Want to start a channel? Start now. Get your phone, record, bam, upload. Someone will resonate with what you are saying. You wanted to share all these experiences that you have. Like I'm doing right now. I'm sharing my experiences, the things that I faced, the things that affected me, that built my character, that built my way of thinking, and how to believe in things and possibilities, good possibilities. How to reprogram your mind, how your subconscious mind affects you in ways you don't even fathom. A lot of ways. You gotta be optimistic. You gotta see things differently. You gotta talk to yourself internally differently. Your inner conversations is so important. If you're telling yourself all the time that you are a failure, you will be. It will externalize. The universe is you pushed out. It's a game. It's a wonderful game. Once you understand it, then you can co-create the life you are in. Co-create your reality. Co-create all the relationships and friendships around you. Once you understand that your state of being materializes on the world, on what you are experiencing in this 3D reality. So you are actually the projection. You are the projector, sorry. And this is a projection. You are the projector. Like you are in the movies and you are looking at the screen. You are seeing it, right? Where does it come from? From the projector. You are that projector in your life. So you are actually co-creating it by your belief systems, by what your parents told you when you were young, by what society told you to believe. See what resonates with you and see what doesn't. See what resonates with you and see what doesn't, and then focus on what you want only, not what you don't want. There's a saying that when you want to pray, pray for what you want, not what you don't want to happen. You gotta feel it. Feel it. Feeling is the secret. So whatever you are thinking about, do it and feel like you're gonna succeed in it, and feel like you are successful even before the event happens. Feeling is the secret. Think large. Think big. Even if right now everything is just so shady and nothing actually is clear to you, one day it will make sense. Maybe very soon. Believe that it happened, and it will happen. It will materialize here. That's it for the day.